Hello everyone and welcome back to Rainy Day Reactions with Chris and Mia. We are continuing The Americans, Season 6, Episode 3, called Urban Transport Planning. But first, what happened last episode?
Let me try not to cuss this time. I forgot last time. Let's see. Elizabeth ended up meeting up that guy for the lithium-based radiation sensor. I almost said scanner for some reason. And it went south. He did not want to give the part up, and he threatened her. She ended up shooting him and splashing blood all over her face. And Paige ended up like
seeing it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I wonder if we're gonna focus on Paige right now. After that, her for some reason, like her running away, just like chaos, just chaos in that moment. I don't know how Elizabeth's gonna recover from this with Paige.
Yeah.
But then again, Paige is different. Maybe
she's way different now.
You know, maybe I'm thinking still like Season 5 Paige. So
apparently it's been 3 years, not
God
one.
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
I think we're gonna see Oleg this episode because of the title, Urban Transport Planning. What's gonna go down with that? Is he gonna meet up Stan this episode? Because they were telling Stan to kind of like, you know, keep an eye out or something. Yeah. What else? Anything else?
Just like the main stuff. Yeah, and I wonder what's gonna happen to the lady that's like really sick.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. She's still alive, right?
Yeah.
But Elizabeth says she's gonna
help the guy.
Yeah. I thought that was actually really nice of her.
Is it?
She's a killer.
She's a killer.
It'll be easier.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
For him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's still hard, but yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
I feel fine.
Oh.
I'm fine.
It's important not to push it away.
How did you...
I don't know. I had your mom. You do too.
I just couldn't...
No, you don't get to talk about what you thought or how you felt or anything else. Not now.
Jesus.
Do you understand what you did?
Hey.
There isn't, Philip. It's very simple. You stick to the plan.
She's being fucking Elizabeth right now.
She's scared. She's scared for Paige. I think that's where that anger's coming from. She could have ran into a shootout or something.
I told her she'd have you to talk to.
And then she comes in and yells at her.
What do you think I was just doing?
What the fuck?
My friend Bogdan, she says, I'm too much listening to you. I need to listen to my heart.
Wait, she told him. Oh my god. She fucking told him.
You talk
She's scared.
about me.
I trust Bogdan.
She's acting like a fucking teenager.
Soviets. We know how to keep secrets.
You literally did not keep the secret.
She said they not to keep secrets. So she just keeps telling people.
Wow.
I want to check in with you about this quarter's billing.
Oh, fuck.
We haven't gotten payment yet.
We've been having this really big boom.
At work.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's really good. I was wondering.
David, as if we could restructure the
Payment plan.
tuition payments for this year.
If it's really just this one time.
It is.
So he's struggling.
That's the big issue with the client that left, because he probably expanded, getting ready for the new income.
Fuck.
And lost money.
No matter what happens to me, if I'm fighting for something that's that important...
You don't care if you die?
She's getting Paige ready.
Well, of course I do. What I do know is that you put me, yourself, the whole team at risk. That's why we have the procedures. That's why you can't just come running in there when you think things have gone bad.
See, this is how you talk to Paige.
They shouldn't be working together.
When is Gennady coming back?
4 days, if he comes back.
Look, I'm not happy that he's over there, but waiting it out's our best shot.
I don't know.
That's true. I didn't think about that for that guy.
Have we ever gotten one good thing off that x-ray?
Oh, come on, you're like a goddamn broken record, Steve.
It's been 3 years. How many times do you think you can fake a shit? Now her with this Bogdan? She says to me, we know how to keep secrets. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
Because he's over there and she just told this Bogdan guy. So if he tells someone, they have him over there already, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready for this?
Yes. I am very excited.
They're all different kinds and everybody has their favorite.
Chicago has the best pizza, hands down. Oh, it's disgusting. It's too much bread.
See? Anyways, New York is the best pizza.
They really got a pizza debate in the show.
I went to a Russian restaurant.
What's she doing? Oh.
I've been rooting for the Minnesota Twins ever since I'm a kid, way back when they were called the Senators.
And now you wear that weird Japanese jacket instead.
Every
He
time
can't
Glenn
see her
watches a
face
game,
though, right?
He wears a Japanese baseball jacket. My wife and I used to watch this team, the Yakult Swallows, play all the time. Such a joy.
Oh.
He's struggling with the wife's thing, huh?
Yeah.
She bought me their team jacket.
That's why he's always wearing it.
You guys really need to see a game while you're here.
I will come.
Oh.
If I understand baseball, maybe I will understand America better.
Just listening.
Uh-huh. Oh, he's gonna see Oleg. I mean, how do you not expect Stan to show up at some point?
Gonna invite me in?
Oleg's like, I'm already being, like, semi-persecuted because of your ass. Or at least I was.
Everything that went down in Moscow. They told me they were gonna do it. I threatened them. I said I would expose all kinds of things if they went through with it. But I am sorry it happened in the first place.
I needed some time away from my wife. You can understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing here, Oleg?
I told you. Do you ever think about her at all? All that is in the past for you.
I think about her.
No, because I used to think I saw her. And it was like a shock.
Yeah. You are here without a diplomatic passport, Oleg. Whatever you're doing here, don't.
He's like, they're watching you. Their fucking relationship's so complicated, huh?
My mother used to make pots of this. We'd eat it for weeks.
You never got sick of it?
That wasn't an issue.
The way they cut,
Vegetables
like,
ready.
fucking. I mean, it's not like I know how to cut vegetables, but still.
I like seeing them three together.
Mm-hmm. He's stressing me out too. Yeah.
How much is this? Start selling some couches.
I brought you something.
Leftovers.
I know that it's not supposed to be in the house, but...
Oh.
So sweet of her.
Yeah. Just look at the thing. Like...
He's like, what? Looks like your mom's food. Oh shit.
Can't keep it around.
Don't toss it. No,
wait,
warm that
eat
shit
it.
up.
Wait, eat it.
There you go. He's like, oh.
Now they're making me hungry.
Hell yeah.
We cook, Claudia and Paige and me. And we watch movies from home and listen to music. And then I walk out of there and it just hits me in the face. Here.
Wait, what hits her in the face? Reality?
I hate it, Philip.
Here. No, it's like when she's in that kitchen, she's at home.
Oh.
And then, bam, America.
I think in a couple of years, we'll have Stan over here for Jacques. Things are changing back home, opening up. And it's not just politics, I mean, they're talking about opening a Pizza Hut in Moscow. You see the papers.
They want us to be just like them. I don't want to be like them.
See,
And neither do
opposite.
the people back home.
You haven't talked to anyone back home in over 20 years.
Neither of you.
He's like, yes, I have. Tell her. Oh my god, there's no, yes, I have.
Wait, who?
Oleg.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, wait, hold on.
It is boring.
No, it isn't.
No, it's okay. You don't have to pretend.
Oh,
It is. I
it's
think I'm
happening
jealous
again.
of how much you care. I used to like it. I thought I did. I just wish I could do something that made a difference for our country.
For our country.
What? She wants to go work over there.
Can I tell you something?
Oh.
I think it's so great how Philip and Elizabeth work together at the travel agency.
She wants to work with him.
I mean, they always have stuff to talk about. There's never that, oh, how was your day? And the other person's pretending to be interested.
I'm not pretending.
I know, I'm just saying. I think what I'd really like to do is be an FBI agent. I think I'd be really good at it, too.
The cutoff age for new agents is 37.
Well, they
How
must
old is
make
she?
exceptions. You know everybody. Maybe they can make an exception.
That's not how it works, honey.
They have a cutoff age?
Oh, never mind.
He's like
So she's
shit in
not.
her little dream.
She's still, okay.
They have a cutoff age. What the fuck?
You're here because the Alpheon Security and Compliance Department is conducting a security audit. You're not here because you've done anything wrong or because you've made any mistake whatsoever. I need you to sign this confidentiality agreement. Please
What
speak
a way to
freely.
get
No
info.
one will be penalized. We're here to identify the problems and then solve them.
All the ins and outs. She's gonna get everything.
I understand you want political asylum.
Oh.
We have diplomatic immunity.
I'm not here to arrest you. Mr. Bistrov has requested political asylum.
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
want asylum.
This way.
Oh. Okay, they pulled him out.
They
That
literally
guy's like,
just...
what do I do? He's like, I'm going back. Oh shit.
Bistrov, I understand you want political asylum.
She's gonna say no.
How dare you?
She's gonna say no.
You have no right to be here.
That's the guy.
Get out, you. Get
You
out.
need to say yes.
Calling our embassy.
Okay, I'm coming.
Не сметь! Сиди на месте!
Okay, she on it.
Excuse me.
The kid.
Oh, come with me, please, and bring all your things.
You have to pull everyone. It has to be like almost right away.
Yep,
And
at the
like,
same time.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's just like that, it's over.
Sophia. She told somebody.
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk right now.
She's upset.
You'll both stay in different places while we figure out relocation plans.
What about Ilya? If she divorced me, I can still see him, no?
You won't know where she is. She won't know where you are.
Yeah.
I want, if we go together. Tell her.
She don't give a fuck.
I love her. I'm alone without them. Here. Alone.
You better work some magic, Stan.
I just wanted to remind you not to talk to anyone at work about this.
I bet my girlfriend already knows about it. She works in security.
Oh, who's your girlfriend?
Teresa.
Oh shit. Yep. He would have opened his mouth to Teresa. Oh, he's out.
God.
Done. She just keeps doing
It's a
this
big
shit.
dude.
Yep.
Boom.
You saw that how like Philip showed up and then Oleg looked more alive. He didn't look as like bummy and like
He's got someone now.
he's like, yes, we're gonna make a difference.
Oh my god. I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh my goodness. Just like that, he said his girlfriend, and for some reason, like, he said the name of the girlfriend, and I thought, oh, she's gonna kill the girlfriend. But then no, I mean, it makes the most sense to kill him.
To not mention it.
So that nobody knows that
Exactly.
there was this
Audit.
Wow.
She got like every detail she needed to get in there or get someone in there.
Yeah. Oh man, Elizabeth. She just keeps on killing, having to kill more people. Okay, so let's see. out of everything, okay, so we have so much stuff happening. We have the Paige and Elizabeth lie of what happened in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
I find it really interesting that I know it makes sense that like she's kind of helping Claudia. Elizabeth is helping Claudia, you know, I don't know, raise Paige in this. But I feel like that's a really bad call for both of them to work together. Because it doesn't matter what Elizabeth tells Paige. If Paige knows her mom's in danger, her instinct is going to be her mom.
Yeah.
And vice versa, too.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yep.
Elizabeth can be kind of, you know, but,
yeah.
Right?
I think so. Yeah. It should be Claudia working with Paige.
Yeah.
And I know it kind of makes sense because she's trying to protect her daughter. She doesn't want her to go sleeping around for the job, which is like probably one of the main reasons, right? That she's working with her, I'm guessing. Because this whole time she's been against like her eventually having to sleep with people.
Yeah, they have like, she's able to, I guess, give limits to what Paige is exposed to and doing.
But it still would make more sense for Claudia, like just somehow get Claudia on the same page about the sleeping around, and like let Claudia handle it.
Yeah.
But I do like that little like grandma,
kicking together,
mom, daughter, grandma. We say grandma like she's actually part of the family, but they do seem like a family. Honestly, the way they're like teaching her about the culture and stuff, it makes for like wholesome scenes, and I love it.
Yeah. I think that this whole thing, I like that thing that Elizabeth said about she hates it here and how like when she's cooking with Paige and Claudia, it's like really nice and it probably feels like the closest thing to home. And then when she steps out, she you know, it's like she gets slapped in the face or something like that. I don't know. It makes me feel like Elizabeth is all on her own in this situation. I don't know, like it just kind of reminded me of kind of sometimes like when I talk to my mom and she talks about, you know, where we're from, and it's like it's not like that anymore. It's like this permanent, it's this way, but it's been like 30 plus years.
Yep, exactly. Damn, I didn't even think about that comparison, but you're right. And then once she went back, she saw how it really is now.
Yeah, and she feels out of place here, and she feels out of place there.
That's totally Elizabeth. Holy
right?
shit. Yeah, 100% Elizabeth right there. Oh my God, it's your mom, Elizabeth.
But, right? Like, it's just making me wonder, like, Philip realized that she's kind of out of touch. And Philip, it's not so much that Philip is more in touch, but I think he is more open to the possibility that things can change. So when he sees like when he says like the music or they're trying to open a whatever, like he kind of accepts the change for what it is. And I think Elizabeth just kind of says like, it doesn't matter. Like, no, it's not like that.
The thing is, he sees it as a positive change because people actually have, I'm guessing, well, it's been what, 3 years? I'm guessing they have more food now. They're less limited to what they can get. People are thriving in some way or starting to thrive, right? And this is what Oleg kind of communicated to him. I really thought he was going to tell Elizabeth that he did talk to someone that's from home.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't.
Well, then what do you think that puts Elizabeth? Because it kind of makes me feel like I understand that she doesn't want there to be like here. Like, I can understand that. But then it's like, well, what exactly does she want? Like, some
they didn't have anything when she was there. She wants it to stay the same.
Like, the same with more? I mean, I can understand wanting the same, maybe the same like values with more, but that's very hard to do, especially
once you have more, your whole like value system changes.
Yeah, that would be really difficult to do on a large scale, I think, to have it be uniform, which is why everything's fucking happening, right? Like, it's like splitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but back to Philip. That kind of disappointed me a little bit. Because on one hand, it's probably the right call to kind of feel out more about how Elizabeth feels.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, on like the relationship level, I kind of want them to communicate. I mean, we're dealing with this for 6 seasons with them too. And I'm like, Philip, how am I at season 6, episode 3? Like, talk, dude. Say something.
So true.
Right?
And Elizabeth fucking listen.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think it might be the right call, unfortunately, for him to just
work without telling her.
She wouldn't listen. I don't know. Just seeing the way that she's been, I don't think she would listen. Or I think
she needs a hard awakening.
I think she would brush off what he would say, no matter how he kind of presented it to her. I think she's so distrustful of everything from here. I don't know. Like, it just, I don't think she would accept anything other than what she believes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's
not someone you can ease into things like that. She needs like a hard awakening.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know what she's been. I think she's getting left behind.
She needs to get put like with a decision in her face. Do this way or this way, and like choose now, but like show her the horrible part of like what she's on right now.
Yeah. Like, but is it too late for her? Like, she knows this information now. I don't know. Like, she's in such a difficult position with this information that she knows. But I would hope that she would pick the right thing. But
same.
Yeah, I guess he's not really presenting that option, right? And then we also have this thing that happened with Sophia and their last name, Bistrovo, the husband, and then the Bogdan guy and the kid.
That was the only thing you could do. You just pull them out.
Yeah. I never really thought about like the whole process if something like this happens. They have to simultaneously pull them all out in a blink of an eye over her decision to open her mouth. Their life here is done. Well, yeah, their life here is done. They have to hide them and then relocate them.
Yeah, I feel like this whole mission was just pointless. Did they get anything good out of it ever? He literally asked, have we ever got anything good from the scans? Which they probably haven't, because they haven't mentioned anything.
Yeah, and that's what he was like, you really want to like risk it for like this probably one last scan before. And now the husband, because she doesn't want to be with him anymore. He might, like, I mean, their relationship, whatever, like it ended, okay, he'll live, but he will not get to see his son. That is his stepson, but you know, he loves him like his son. He will lose them if they get divorced.
Yeah, he really like fell for the family, huh?
And he wouldn't be able to know where they are.
Yep.
And he said he has nobody here, but he can't even go home. So he is alone.
Yep.
Damn, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have, hold on. Oh, and then now it makes more sense about Philip and the financial issues. He's in a tough spot.
That's hard to see. Yeah. Henry in this little dream high school thing, being freaking successful with everything. His sports, his classes are doing really good. He's like thriving.
Yeah.
And now he's like in danger of possibly even like getting kicked out of the school because they're not paying tuition. Now I'm like, Philip's facing the real capitalism right there.
Having to pay for all this shit.
The issues of capitalism. You gotta pay for your education.
No, it's fucking crazy. He's stressed out. I don't know. I kind of feel for him, and I feel like something's gonna happen with the guy that works there with him.
Or his business.
He expanded. You think he said something about like a space
expansion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what changed.
Yeah.
The place next door opened up, and he expanded his space.
Why it looks bigger? They took down the wall.
That makes sense. The mystery of the fucking office.
I was like, why does it look different. Like, that's just white paint. Like, it did all of that.
It looks more reflective, like mirrors, make the face look bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we kind of covered everything.
Oh, they'll probably look into this guy killing himself at the park.
Yes.
I mean, Stan and what's his face? Adderholt never mention things for no reason, so
it doesn't sit right with them.
Mm-hmm.
And now the security guy is going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is just turning into a mess for Elizabeth. She's going to get herself in trouble because all of these like leads that she has to work, something's popping up and she has to.
And it's all connected to this like dead hand thing.
Yep.
So she's definitely she's gonna end up taking this fucking pill at some point. I think. I feel it coming.
She says she not that she's okay with dying, but she's not scared to.
And she's prepping. Yeah, she's pretty. With that conversation, she was prepping Paige to like if might have to die.
Yeah.
And then she also told Claudia like, "You're gonna raise her. You're gonna do a good job at it."
I think that's why they're showing us, not to get ahead of ourselves, but it's very possible why they're showing us Claudia and Paige. They have really good like chemistry, them two. It really gives that closeness,
Paige, yep.
And it feels like I'm not Elizabeth, but I feel like if I was Elizabeth, I would feel very comfortable leaving Claudia to watch for.
That's a weird. For a bit, I didn't like Claudia. Remember?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, she's grandma.
I know. And then lastly. Oh, and then just to kind of go back to the beginning, how Elizabeth was, I feel like it totally makes sense why she was being so hard on Paige.
Why?
Fear.
Oh.
Fear that she would, I think any mistake, she could end up dead.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to kind of like scare Paige straight.
That's
and be
true.
firm and not be soft with her because she wants her daughter to live. Okay, I don't think I have anything else.
Same. All right, well, if any of you have anything to add for this episode, just drop it down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Make sure you like our video, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you. Bye.